Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, it's Katie. Back with another I need to stop doing that. God. Hey guys, it's Katie. Today I'm doing something a little bit innovative, a little bit crafty, something no one has done before. I am recreating Billie Eilish's Vanity Fair interview. I thought it would be fun to answer the same questions that Billie answered in her interview so that a year from now, I can do the same thing and compare. I think it is such a cool idea to post that and then a year from now revisit that to see how much I've grown or changed. I am just in love with the idea, I'm obsessed. Also, if you like my fit that I'm wearing, you can go check out my other video that I posted. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna post this one after the other one. But in my other video, I am doing a thrift haul where I'm showing everything that I got at the thrift shop the other day, and I try it on, kind of like a fall lookbook kind of thing. Shameless self-promo, hashtag shameless self-promo. Anyways, I have my notebook full of the questions here. Let's get to it. The first question is, what is your name? My name is Katie Voss. What is the date today? Today is December 3rd, 2020. Oh my God, dang. This has been a whirlwind of a year, let me tell you. How old am I? I am currently 19 years old. About to leave my teen years, kind of sad about it. I spent my last year as a teen inside quarantining because of Miss Rona, so. But it's fine, you know, my 20s are gonna be great, I'm sure. They're gonna be great, I'm gonna make them great. That is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude, fellas. And ladies, I guess, I don't know, whichever you prefer to be called. How many Instagram followers do you have? I think I have like 1,600, like 1,600. I could be wrong, but it's somewhere in that range. I didn't check my phone before this, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. How many Google searches? Now, I can understand why Billie was asked this question because she is indeed a pop star. Well, I guess she's not a pop star, but she's an artist. I, on the other hand, am just a 19-year-old that likes to post YouTube videos in her free time. So I have 0 Google searches. As of right now, though, I'm manifesting them. Come on, search my name up on Google. Let's get these searches up from 0, okay? That was lame. I hated that. I'm so sorry. What is your most liked picture on Instagram? I'm almost positive my most liked picture on Instagram, I will put it over here. I believe it is the picture, or the pictures of my photo shoot for my 19th birthday.
Hey, what's up? I thought I should mention the person that did my pictures for my 19th birthday. Her name is Courtney. She's very good with the camera, and I thought I would like insert her Instagram somewhere over here. It should be there. Go check her out. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video.
Most followed follower on Instagram. I don't know. I mean, no famous people follow me, that's for sure. Most famous person in my phone. Well, considering I don't know any famous people, I will have to go with my sister Alex. Her profile picture on my phone is actually a picture of Danny DeVito. I'll post it, or I'll put it somewhere on the screen. It's really funny. We have different Danny DeVito pictures for each other's profile or contact picture on our phone. God, I cannot speak today. Each of our contacts on our phones for each other, the picture is Danny DeVito, and it's so funny. I don't even remember when we did that or why we did it, but it's still there, so yeah. So I'm just gonna go with my sister Alex because technically her contact picture is a famous person, it's Danny DeVito. How often am I recognized? Well, every time I walk out of my bedroom, my parents immediately look over and say hi, and my dogs come running to me. So not very often. At all, actually, so. What is some advice you would give to yourself a year ago? I think the advice that I would give, don't be scared to do what is best for you and what is in your best interest because, you know, in life, you grow as a person and sometimes that means outgrowing other people or places or things, and I don't think that's necessarily bad. I think that's just a part of life. The only thing that is guaranteed in this life is change. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. So my advice to myself a year ago would be stop crying and do what's best for you and don't feel bad about it. What is some advice you would give to yourself a year from now? I think some advice that I would give to myself a year from now is to don't care what other people think. The only person whose opinion really matters is yours. That's a hard concept to grasp because we put so much, especially me, I put so much weight into what others think of me or what others say about me. I think that's one thing that holds a lot of people back in life. So a year from now, Katie, don't care about other people's opinions. Focus on yourself, focus on your goals, and stay true to who you are. That's a big thing too, is staying true to who you are. My friend Kaylee and I have this saying that we like to say, and it says, don't be sorry, be you. And we say it as a joke, but it really, I mean, it holds a lot of weight. Don't be sorry, just be you. And the right people will like you for you. Who inspires you the most? The person that inspires me the most, I know this is gonna sound so cliche, but it's my mom. My mom has been through so much in her life, and she's done it with such grace and such kindness. And even now in her life, she's gotten the courage to be able to finally step into her power and start healing her past traumas. And that's actually kind of what inspired me to start doing the same. She really helped me get on this path of healing. And although it's really hard sometimes to do what's best for you, it's so needed. And the fact that I have someone that can show me what that looks like is the most inspirational thing that I can think of for this question, is just my mom. She goes after what she wants, and she does it with kindness. She doesn't step on other people, but she stays true to herself, and that inspires me. I don't know what else to tell you. That inspires me. Biggest thing I've done in my career so far. How often do you talk to your family? So, I talk to my family every single day. I live with my parents. I know, 19-year-old living with her parents, how lame. But my parents really are my best friends. They are genuinely great people to be around. I match their values, their morals. They are very kind people. They're all about, having love for others and empathy for others. And they're also just like really cool. They get my humor and they like the same shows as me. So I talk to them every day. I talk to them about everything that happens in my life, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I love my parents, and my relationship with them is top tier. I love them. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Coraline. I know. Childhood trauma alert. Coraline is my favorite movie along with Edward Scissorhands. Once again, childhood trauma alert. I have creepy favorite movies, yes. A lot of people are really creeped out by Coraline or Edward Scissorhands, but each of them have really good messages in them if you really take the time to watch and really take in all the information. I think they're really good movies. I think they have a great message, and I just love them, okay? I don't really have to explain it. I like them. Do you feel pressure? Now, I know in Billie's interview, she talks about the pressure of her upcoming fame and stuff like that, which obviously not my case, but I do feel pressure. Any 19-year-old girl feels pressure. I think there's a lot of pressure to figure out what you want to do with your life and how are you going to make money, and you have to do something practical because, well, that's just how society is, that's just how the world is. Every time I'm trying to think of my dreams or planning out my future, there's always this little voice in the back of my head that goes,
that's not gonna work out. You need to think of something practical.
I'm over here like, bro, what? I'm still 12. I'm still trying to figure my shit out and figure out what makes me happy and who I am as a person. At this age, I feel like everyone is trying to figure out who they are or find out who they truly are, and that comes with a lot of pressure. But the one thing that I keep reminding myself is there is no blueprint. There's programming that's put into us since we're very little and enter into the school system that you're gonna go to college, you're gonna find a job, you're gonna get married, you're gonna have kids. And I'm finally at the point in my life where I'm like, fuck that. You know what I mean? I want to do whatever makes me happy, and I'm finding out who I am, and in the process, I'm finding out what brings me joy, what makes me happy, what I feel most fulfilled doing. There's a huge amount of pressure in doing that, but once you let go of these expectations that are put on you, it's so much easier. So yes, I feel pressure, but I'm working on it. Do you have a boyfriend?
A bitch is really going through it.
To be honest, sometimes people just grow apart, and it's a sad fact, but it happens. So no, I don't have a boyfriend, and I'm not looking for a boyfriend right now at all, or anytime soon, really. What is your biggest regret? My biggest regret would have to be pretending to be someone that I'm not to fit in with certain people. In high school, this was a huge thing for me. I know some people that knew me from high school probably watch my videos, and I'm proud to say I've grown so much. I've found myself so much more than I ever did in high school. High school is a really tough time. I was dealing with a lot of mental health issues, and a lot of shit was happening to me in those 4 years of my life. I was just not okay in the little noggin up here, okay? I put on this mask because I wanted to fit in. I just wanted to feel like I belonged, and I didn't feel like I could get to that point by being myself. And so I hurt a lot of people in the process. I hurt a lot of people in high school. I hurt myself in high school by doing a lot of stupid things, but you know, I think that's all a part of life. Like I've said, you grow, you learn, and although that's my biggest regret, I would not be who I am today without the struggles that I faced during those 4 years of my life. So my biggest regret would have to be not staying true to myself, but I'm thankful for that because it got me to where I am today. What do you hope to take away from this experience? Once again, Billie's interpretation of this is probably completely different. Mine, this experience that I'm talking about, is YouTube. I'm just gonna put it that way. What I hope to take away from YouTube? I hope to have fun while also helping other people. I used to be the kid that watched YouTube constantly. When I got home, that's all I did. And then I just wanted to make YouTube videos. And I just remember how the people I looked up to on YouTube always made me feel better. There was always a way to escape the shit I was going through because there was always someone there for me. That's what it felt like. And my biggest takeaway I want to come from this is I want to help people. I want to make people feel good. I want to show young girls, you know, struggles that I went through that I had no one to look up to with certain struggles. Like, for example, cellulite. I don't know if you know what that word means. If you're a woman, you probably do. I saw no celebrities with cellulite whatsoever growing up, and it made me feel like the biggest piece of shit on planet Earth. I felt so insecure about it for years and years and years and years and years, and I hated it. I would cry myself to sleep at night because I looked on Google and they said, oh, there's no cure. And since I didn't see anyone with a platform showcasing that this was a normal thing, I felt like a fucking alien. There's a lot of shit that's normal in this world, but it's deemed ugly because no one talks about it. What I hope to take away from this experience would have to be just growth and helping others. What is the biggest thing that I have learned? I'm gonna say, what is the biggest thing I've learned this year? That's how I'm gonna put this. The biggest thing I have learned this year is that change is inevitable and that you have to make the best out of whatever situation you're put in. You create your own happiness. It's all about taking what comes to you and making sure your reaction to that, you know, like the cards you're dealt, your reaction to that, make sure it's a positive one. Make sure it's one that you can grow from. Your reaction to what happens to you is what's gonna dictate how the rest of your life is gonna go, or like, you know, how things are moving forward. And that's what 2020 has taught me. Like, yes, it sucks. I've been stuck in my house for almost a year now, but you know, I've made the best of the situation. I've grown so much. I, you know, have learned to heal through past traumas, and I've learned that family is so important, and we take them for granted, especially our parents. At this age, I'm 19, we take our parents for granted because we're out discovering the world. We're finally out of high school. We want to grow. We want to find new people and have that freedom, but you know, I moved out of my house when I was 17 years old. That's really young, okay? I couldn't wait to get out. I couldn't wait to have that freedom, you know? And the truth is, when I got that freedom, I lost one of the biggest like support systems because I distanced myself. I, you know, went downhill a little bit, and I distanced myself from my parents because I didn't want them to see me failing. And so coming back home, moving back home this year really just taught me that like having this support system is such a blessing. It is a huge blessing in my life. So one thing that I've learned in 2020 is that family is everything. I hope that kind of encourages you guys to be more thankful for your parents or your family or whatever. What is a country you would love to visit? I already went to go visit South America. I went to Costa Rica. And then I went to Thailand my sophomore year, so that's Asia. I really want to go to Europe. That's like the basic thing everyone goes and does, but I want to go to Europe. Yeah, like, oh, that's a fucking continent. I've been listing continents. Oh my God.
I am from every continent in Africa. This must be that new geography. How many continents?
A country I would love to visit would have to be Italy or Ireland. Either one of those. What is your favorite color? Well, this year it's been purple, but I think it's gonna change when I turn 20. I'm thinking maybe green is gonna be really good for this year. I've never really had a favorite color. I like all of them equally, kind of. A little bit, not orange. Well, actually orange has been growing on me. Why am I so aggressive towards orange? I don't know. Anyways, I don't really have a favorite color, but let's just go with green. Define your style in 3 words. It's the remix. To be honest, I don't have a style. It just kind of changes. Like I said, I thrift a lot, so I don't really have styles in mind. If I like it, I like it. Just like songs. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. What is your philosophy? Well, I've put it literally everywhere, so I think it's pretty obvious. My philosophy is gratitude is the attitude. To explain this, to go further into this, once you start practicing gratitude for the simplest, most tiniest things in your life, once you give thanks and gratitude to those things, like for example, getting up in the morning and going pee, like sitting on the toilet and just peeing in the morning, thinking,
I am so thankful that my body works and I'm able to pee normally.
That seems so small, but if you think about it, if that was taken away from you, if you couldn't pee like a normal person, that would be awful. But we never, say, oh, I'm so grateful I can pee. That's weird, but I mean, it's true. My philosophy is gratitude is the attitude. Once you start showing gratitude for every simple little thing in your life, you're gonna start seeing even the smallest opportunities as these big rewards. Life is just gonna become so much happier because when you're always shitting on your life and being like, oh, I hate this.
Oh, I hate that. This sucks.
Then yeah, your life is gonna suck because that's your perception of your life. If you're grateful for everything that's happened to you, everything you have, everything's gonna look like a blessing to you. So your life's gonna be awesome. So
gratitude is the attitude, baby.
What would you like to say to yourself a year from now? A year from now, I would like to tell myself I'm proud of you for getting through it because I know you're gonna get through it. And I just hope you're successful by now because I gotta pay the bills. Not really, I live with my parents, but it'd be nice to get some money. That is all. Those are all the questions. At the end of Billie Eilish's videos, she usually has her mom come in, and I was gonna do that, but my mommy's not here right now. So I'll just I don't know, maybe Photoshop her in, or maybe I just won't put her in at all. So yeah, that is my Vanity Fair interview. I don't have fancy spotlights or a fancy camera or a backdrop or anything like that. I'm not famous. I fully plan on doing one of these a year from now to see how things have changed, how I've grown, if I look different, stuff like that, and how my answers differ a year from now. Before I let you guys go, I just want to express how grateful I am that you guys took the time out of your day to watch this video. Every single minute means the world to me. I truly love doing these videos. It brings me so much joy. I'm so passionate about it, so it makes me feel so happy that some people are enjoying it too. And I'm just grateful and thankful for your time and your energy that you have put towards watching my video. So I will see you guys in the next video that I post, and as always, gratitude is the attitude. I love you guys.